China just attacked the Philippines and they've tried to sink a Philippines ship. In fact, today a video came out of it happening and it shows a Chinese Coast Guard ship intentionally ramming into the side of this Philippines ship. And something worth knowing, this isn't just any ship, this is a Philippines government ship, which means that if this was sunk like China was trying, it would have ended very differently. And to add to that, not only did China just try and sink it by ramming it, but they also turned on their water cannon for whatever reason to attack the people on board. But it's worth knowing that this isn't the first time that something like this has happened. In fact, just a month or so ago, China tried doing this to a different Philippines ship, but they actually sunk their own warship in doing it. Because they rammed that different Philippine ship so hard, they actually smashed the entire nose off of their warship, causing it to literally sink. Now, onto the important part. The reason that China says they've done this to the Philippine ship is because the Philippine ship was sailing through their waters in the South China Sea. But of course, the Philippines and most other countries completely dispute that. They say this is international waters. They say China does not own the South China Sea. The Philippines spoke on this. They said, quote, "This aggressive action only strengthens our resolve to not surrender a square inch of our territory to any foreign power." Now, China responded to this, and as you'd expect, they said they were the ones in the right and that the Philippines were the ones completely in the wrong. China said, quote, "The Philippines ship repeatedly ignored warnings from us and dangerously approached our ship." And China also said, quote, "Full responsibility lies with the Philippines side, not us." It's up to you who you believe. Both sides are accusing the other of being in the wrong, but the video says something very clear, that the Philippines ship was the one that was rammed by the Chinese warship. But as usual, you can leave me a follow for some more global news like this.